Today we're talking about the world of Dead Island 2. Is it still worth playing? Let's start with what makes Dead Island 2 tick. In Dead Island 2, crafting isn't just a side activity, it's a crucial aspect of survival. Scavenging for resources scattered throughout the zombie-infested streets becomes an integral part of your gameplay experience. Whether it's finding the perfect components to craft a new weapon or concocting potent elemental upgrades, every item you discover brings you one step closer to staying alive. Weapon variety is another standout feature. From traditional melee weapons like baseball bats and machetes to makeshift firearms and explosive devices, the arsenal at your disposal is as diverse as it is deadly. Each weapon has its own unique feel and functionality, allowing you to tailor your playstyle to suit your preferences. And with the ability to customize and upgrade your weapons, the possibilities for creative carnage are endless. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Dead Island 2's gameplay mechanics is the elemental damage system. By infusing your weapons with fire, electricity, or corrosive elements, you can wreak havoc on the undead in spectacular fashion. Watching zombies burst into flames or convulse with electricity adds a visceral thrill to combat that never gets old. Of course, none of this would matter if the combat itself wasn't up to par. Fortunately, the game delivers in spades. Whether you're bashing skulls with a sledgehammer, slicing through flesh with a katana, or blowing enemies to bits with explosive traps, every encounter feels satisfyingly visceral. And with the stamina system adding an extra layer of strategy, knowing when to unleash your most devastating attacks becomes a game of timing and precision. But what truly sets the game apart is its relentless pace. Just when you think you've mastered its mechanics, Dambuster Studios throws in new challenges and surprises to keep you on your toes. Whether it's facing off against hordes of undead in tight quarters, or navigating through treacherous environments filled with deadly traps, every moment is packed with tension and excitement. But let's talk about the gore. Dead Island 2 doesn't hold back when it comes to blood and guts. The flesh physics system delivers visceral visuals as you dismember, bludgeon, and explode the infected. It's gruesome, it's over the top, and it's exactly what you signed up for in a zombie-slaying extravaganza. Using the environment to your advantage adds an extra layer of strategy to the mix. Electrifying pools of water, igniting gasoline puddles, and detonating gas canisters offer satisfying ways to dispatch your undead foes. However, the execution falls short of feeling fully integrated into the gameplay, leaving room for improvement in future iterations. Now, let's talk balance. Progression in Dead Island 2 can feel like a roller coaster ride, with difficulty spikes that may catch you off guard. The transition between areas can be jarring, as tougher enemies suddenly require more hits to dispatch. It's a minor hiccup in an otherwise enjoyable experience, but one that's worth noting nonetheless. Dialogue with NPCs feels somewhat disjointed, lacking the depth and variety needed to fully immerse players in the world. And while the lack of difficulty options and accessibility settings is disappointing, despite its shortcomings, it offers plenty of reasons to keep coming back for more. Co-op gameplay adds a new dimension to the experience, while unique Slayer abilities provide fresh ways to tackle the undead. And let's not forget about Alexa Game Control, a promising feature that adds convenience to your zombie-slaying adventures. So, is Dead Island 2 worth playing? It delivers exactly what it promises: mindless fun in a zombie-infested world. With its engaging gameplay mechanics, stunning visuals, and high replayability, it's a title that's sure to satisfy fans of the genre. So grab your weapons, rally your allies, and prepare to unleash hell on the undead hordes of Los Angeles. And there you have it, folks. Our analysis of Dead Island 2 in 2024. With Dead Island 2's release on Steam just around the corner on April 22nd, get ready to dive headfirst into the zombie apocalypse. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your dropkicks be ever satisfying.